Fam on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to Black Flag Athletics. My name is Pete Nelson.
I'm Coach Coco.
And we are coming back to you with simplicity today, the box jump. We do this all the time in class. You'll see it a lot of times with strength pieces. It could be in a Metcon. But a couple things to think about, especially with performance cues and being in a good position, especially when we're doing high rep movements, okay? So I'm going to have Coco demonstrate a good box jump here. She's going to send her hips back and she'll land her hips back, okay? She'll stand on up, she'll step on down, okay? Now notice, when she goes to jump, her hips go back. The reason why we want to do that is so we can load the posterior, right? We want to use those muscles, the muscles that we train quite often, so when we go to load, it's in the hip, it's not in the knee, okay? So notice how she didn't squat anteriorly into her knee, so she didn't drive the knee way forward to go into it. She went back at the hip. So she went back at the hip. As she drove, notice how she landed in a very similar position, loading the hip, okay? That's a good position. That's something that we can take long term and not have any detrimental effect to the body. She'll step on down. I want you guys to see what a bad position would look like. So this is where she's going to land into her toe. Okay. Why would this be bad? If we look at the foot, especially if you go back and look at a couple of the YouTube videos of Tom and demonstrating with Powell about the foot distribution, especially with the weight into the toe or going back into the heel or in the midfoot, you'll see that if she lands in the toe, she's very, very knee dominant or anterior dominant, which means you think over the course of a few reps or even 50 reps, this could cause some impact to the knee. We don't want that. So go on, step on back down. She'll do it again. This time she's going to land with the whole foot. Awesome. Land with the whole foot. Now she's back in the hip. Notice this one where we go to land in the heel. Okay, so she step on off, she'll land in the heel. Why would this be bad? If she's way into the heel, she's now unstable. And now she's way, way too far back into the hip to where she can't even recruit her quads. You want to be able to recruit your quads too, because as with anything with knee extension and with knee and hip extension, we want to be able to utilize the quads to explode off the ground. So now she's way too far back into the heel. That's not where we want to be either. She'll step back down. Another big thing I see a lot of times, especially when somebody gets fatigued, is they start to slam their feet into the box, okay? Why is that bad? We're creating impact at joints that we don't want to create impact at. We want to think about decelerating last second and we're going to land quietly. Come on back. We could decelerate and then almost use that deceleration as a shock absorber for the joints. You'll be able to carry that moving out much more long term. So with that being said, think simplicity, right? Land with the whole foot, decelerate at the top. Hips go back, load your hip, not the knee, okay? So once again, that was Coco. I'm Pete. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.